In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to add shakes, no presets, no plugins. If you're an editor in 2024, you know how important it is to have shakes in your video. For the first portion of the video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do it with no presets and no plugin. It's gonna be absolutely free. For the second part of the video, I'm gonna show you guys how to use ShakeSauce 2. Now, this is a paid plugin. This includes the best shakes inside of After Effects, and it saves you a lot of time. So make sure you guys stick to the end to see it. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. We're dropping tutorials every single week on this channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any tutorial. Hit that like button if you want to support the channel, if you want to support me. With that being said, let's hop straight into After Effects. Now that we're inside After Effects, you guys can see I have ShakeSauce 2 already loaded up. Stick to the end. I'm going to be showing you guys how to use this. First thing what you want to do is you guys want to add an adjustment layer. So I'm going to go to workflow right here. This is a script that I bought off Brian Millimeter Shop. All I do is press on this and it automatically adds an adjustment layer. If you guys don't have workflow to add an adjustment layer, you're going to right click, go up to new, adjustment layer. Workflow is a very nice script to have, guys. Inside After Effects, it creates adjustment layers for you, cameras, nulls, pre-compose your clips, duplicate your clip if you want to duplicate it, all with a press of a button. If you guys want to buy Workflow, I'll also have that link down in the description down below. But now that you have your adjustment layer opened up, now you want to go to your effects and presets. You're going to search a wiggle, go to wiggle position, throw it on top of your adjustment layer. Now if we play it back, you guys can already see we have a little wiggle going on, but this is not what we want, but don't worry. Now we're going to go to the middle of our adjustment layer where the transition is going to take place. We're going to go 5 frames back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to add a keyframe to a wiggle speed and wiggle amount, and this is pretty much the frequency and the amplitude. I'm going to keyframe those amounts to 0. And we're going to go back to the middle of where our transition is going to take place. We're going to bring that wiggle speed up to 1, and that wiggle amount, let's bring it up to 200. And we're going to go 5 frames to the right of the transition, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to bring those 2 back down to 0. Now if we play it back, we have something like this. As you guys can see, the wiggle transition does indeed happen. We're going to mess with the transform as well. Let's uncheck use composition shutter. Let's bring that shutter angle up to 180. What that's going to do is going to add that beautiful motion blur. As you guys can see, it already gets blurry. Fire. Now to remove these black edges around, it's very simple. We're going to go to effects and presets, search motion tile. Make sure you put the motion tile at the top of the effects. We're going to go to the output width, 200. The output height, also 200. Make sure you guys check mirror edges as well. Now if we play it back, we have something like this, very fire. Now to spice it up even more, we're going to go back to our effects and presets. We're going to search up exposure. We're going to go 5 frames back once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keyframe the exposure at 0. Go to the middle where it's going to take place. Let's bring the exposure up to 7. Go 5 frames to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that back down to 0. And now if we play it back, we get a little flash transition with it as well, and it's looking very fire. Now for this part of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to use ShakeSauce 2. ShakeSauce 2 is insanely easy and way more customizable to use inside of After Effects. There's a 7-day free trial for ShakeSauce 2 if you guys want to try it out. I will link it down in the description down below. 100% risk free. You guys can cancel anytime. It's very easy. I also created a masterclass that I'm going to link in the description down below. It explains every little thing you need to know about ShakeSauce 2. We're going to go ahead and delete this adjustment layer. Now we're going to head over to ShakeSauce 2. Just look how beautiful it looks, guys. The UI is very clean. We're going to head over to keyframe because this is where the transitions take place. And if we hover over these, you guys can see it shows a little preview of what you will get inside that transition, which is very fire. One of my favorite ones is Zoom Twist. Look how easy it is to add shake with this plugin, guys. Before, you guys saw we had to throw on a wiggle, we had to mess with the transform, we had to throw on the exposure, but look how easy it is with ShakeSauce 2. So I press on Zoom Twist, I put my time head where I want it to take place, and I press on this check icon. Boom, click of a button, it's added. And now if I play it back, you guys can see it already added, which is very fire. As you guys can see, there's a black border right here, and don't worry about that. You just go to ShakeSauce 2, you go to your scale right here, and you just scale it up a little bit. And now when we play it back, you guys can already see it's there, added. Simple click of a button, guys. We didn't have to go through 3 different steps to make it. Let's say you don't like that transition, no worries. You press on your adjustment layer, you press on the trash bin, and it automatically deletes it for you. Let's try stomp, press the check mark. Let's go ahead and play that back. With the shake in the beginning, it took us about 3 minutes to make one. So you guys can see how much faster it is if you have ShakeSauce 2. Go ahead and delete that as well. Another cool feature about ShakeSauce 2 is you guys can make your own shake from scratch. So we're going to go and press on custom. We're going to press this add icon right here. And an adjustment layer is added. And just like before, guys, we could create our own shake inside the ShakeSauce 2, which is very fire. So let's go about 5 frames back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keyframe the amp and the frequency there. Go to the beginning, bring that amp up, put the frequency like 7. Now if we play it back, guys can already see we're having a shake. Then we're gonna go 5 frames to the right, bring that back down to 0. Play it back. You guys can already see we have the shake right there. And let's say we want to add a flash to it, we just go here. Let's go to flicker and blur. Let's go to flicker. Press U on our keyboard so we can see where our keyframes were added. Let's go right there. We'll keyframe the flicker brightness. We'll go to the middle, bring it to 5, go to where it ends, bring it back down to 0. If we play it back, we got our own little customizable shake that we just did. And in here, you guys can really get creative. You guys can mess with the rotation and scale as well. As you guys see, it scales up. You guys can mess with the amp, the frequency, and you have all the separate dimensions right here that you guys can mess with as well. So you can really get customizable with it. And that is the end of this tutorial, guys. I hope you learned something new. I showed you guys how to add your own shake, no presets, no plugin. But if you guys want to save a lot of time and a lot of stress into creating the effect, like I said, I'm gonna link down Shake Sauce 2 down in the description below. You get a 7-day free trial. So if you don't like it, you could cancel it 100% risk-free. With that being said, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button, come be a part of the Sacred Takes family, and I'll catch you guys in the next tutorial. Peace.